Welcome back to Road to October. This is my weekly series where I take you on my journey between now and Halloween. This is episode number 9, and I have nothing else clever to say. So this is my fence panel that I got that I'm going to use for the front of the zombie containment. This fence is actually 10 feet long, and the width of my walls are 13 feet, which means I need to fill in either side of the fence by about 1.5 feet. So luckily I had some more of these pieces left over, and I just made some 18-inch wide panels here that will fill in that gap on the sides, and I painted them the exact same way I did the other panels. But so now everything's gonna match nice and pretty. So it is Labor Day, Monday, and I got quite the mess going on here, but we're actually making progress. These pallets I got here are going to be for the floor, and the purpose of the pallets is so I have something to attach the zombies' feet to, because they're going to be shaking a lot and they need a place to be attached. And it also, this is where the fence is going to be mounted to. It's going to actually sit right up here on the edge, and that'll give it like the pivot point for when the fence is shaking. So we got these all modified, cut to length about just over 13 feet, and right now I'm working on the walls. This is flipped around backwards, and trying to get some walls assembled. But yep, we're making a little bit of progress. These panels here, they're actually not going to be all the way tied up against this wall. They're actually going to be pulled out about 1 foot, I'd say, and that's going to give me room to mount lights and stuff on the back side of these pallets. So yeah, we're moving right along, and we're going to keep on at it, make a bigger mess. Alright, so it's Saturday morning, and if you happen to see my Friday video, I completed my zombies, got them all bloodied up and everything, and I said I was going to do 6 of them. I've done 5, and I think it's going to be a little bit crowded in my zombie containment area, so I think I'm just going to stop here with these 5 guys. And yeah, I posted pictures and a little quick video up on a couple different pages on Facebook, and you know, a Halloween forum and the haunt forum, and got a lot of positive feedback on these, so that was pretty rewarding to get that. But yeah, so these turned out pretty good, and we get a lot of traffic along here, and a lot of people slowing down and gawking and everything, so I'm gonna move them on down to the basement for a little while. So yeah, anyway, we got zombies. I forgot I was going to show you guys something real quick on this guy that has the bloody stump. The reason why I did that was I got this hand from Tony Mucci off of Facebook, and I only got one, so I decided just to lop off the other arm. But this is what I did. These hands I've been using, these things here, they got these bloody stump whatever that where they cut them off, and I always pull those off because you know, you don't use it, and I just, you know, ram the pipes up into the hands, so I always pull those off and throw them away. Well, I took one of them, and I simply just if you can see that, I glued it onto the pool noodle. This is a pool noodle. If I pull it up far enough, I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, that's pool noodle. And then I just painted the pool noodle like a flesh colored, and this part of it flesh colored, and just used some contact cement, and then did my whole bloody, you know, treatment on it. And that's terrible lighting, but anyway, so yeah, that's what I did as far as the cheap bloody stump. It's kind of hacked, but it works once it's all together. That's really bad lighting, I apologize, but yeah, so quick little tip. So today's going to be kind of a bummer for a couple different reasons. I had big plans of working on my pallet walls that go on either side, and of course I cut them out in my driveway, and it's kind of crappy and rainy out. I was also going to paint the chain link fence, you know, get that all kind of rusted up and everything. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to do today, because that was like my big next step that I was going to do. Also, they're doing like a neighborhood yard sale today, and I get all these random weird people pulling up from my house. I don't know, thinking the shit's for sale or something. I don't know. So that's kind of odd. So I'm gonna clear out these zombies, get them downstairs, and yeah. So I'm not sure what today is gonna bring us, but we'll work on something. So real quick, I'm going to make a whole bunch of these LED spotlights, and I'm going to show you everything that you need to make these. This came from my buddy Jason Champion with Darkside Honda States. He's the one who showed me where to get all the materials and what to buy and everything. And I asked if I could pass it along. He said absolutely. So show you what we need to make these little spotlights. First, you need this riser flex pipe. You find this stuff in the sprinkler section at Lowe's. They come in 24-inch lengths. You can get about 8 or 9 pieces of pipe from one 24-inch piece. I cut them at about 2.5 inches. I don't think it really matters how long or short you make them. These are 10 millimeter pre-wired LEDs for 12 volts. I don't know if you can see the label on here or not. They come from Lighthouse LEDs, and I think they were 48 cents a piece. So I bought like 40 of them in different colors, but they're pre-wired because LEDs need to have some type of resistance to put on to make them to work right, and 12 volts. So got that. I'm using another laptop power supply. This is just a 12 volt, 5 amp power supply. You get those off of eBay. I'll get to that next. These are number 10 by 24 1-inch machine bolts and nuts. You get a whole box of them, and then some washers. I use a washer and a lock washer, and angle brackets, simple angle brackets. And then this is it's just silicone, but it's black. Why did I get black? Because I wanted it to match these. And that's what Jason told me to get. It doesn't matter if you used, clear or white or whatever. And then finally, you can get these off eBay. You can get 12 volt plugs. I am using RCA plugs, okay? When I say the 12 volt plugs, I'm talking about the ones that come on power supplies that look like that I usually cut off. You can get plugs like this that will marry up to those. But again, I'm using RCAs, and the reason why is because if you're like me, I have a million of these RCA cables laying around my house, and you can use these to daisy chain all your spotlights too. So that's you can get these off of eBay. I think I got 40 pairs for like, I don't know, $10 or something ridiculous like that. It was super cheap. So anyway, all I did was first I drilled a hole on the back side here for the bolt to run through, and then took one of my LEDs. I'm trying to go fast because this is going to be I don't want this to be a long Road to October segment. So I took my LED, ran the wire through it, took my black caulk, squirted it in there till get it, not all the way full, but around the center of it. And then squished down my light, until it was flush. And then I came on the back side and filled it up there. And that sounded really dirty, and I apologize. But yeah, filled that up. And so I got it secured in there from the back side, and pushed the LED so it's flush with the face of the pin. The further back you or the tube, the further back you put the LED, the more tighter the concentration of the light would be. So just did that, and then took one of my bolts and an angle bracket and ran it through the hole there, and used, get that up there, washer, lock washer, the nut, tightened it down, and then screwed on the plug. And if you can see that right there, it'll tell you which one's positive and which one's negative. So that's it. I did that last night. I think I knocked out 16 of them in maybe an hour, and I got 40 of them to make, so I got another 24 to make, and really super easy. And again, let me put the camera back here. Use these RCA cables. I got just a ton of these things. And you can get these splices like that, and I had a whole bunch of Ys. Some of them are single male to 2 female, and vice versa. Like two male to a single beam, you know, whatever. Plug them all together, drag them all over your yard, whatever. I'm not sure how many you can power off of one power supply. I'll have to ask Jason that. He had an answer for that, and I forgot to ask him. But anyway, so, yep, real quick. LED spotlights. Super easy, super cheap. Do it. So we lucked out today. The weather cleared up and we were able to work outside and cut and paint and everything, and we actually got quite a bit accomplished. I was pretty pleased with everything I got done. As you can see, the walls and everything are up. The chain link fence is up temporarily. It's painted. You see I used some amber shellac and then various different colors of spray paint and everything. I temporarily got my signs mounted onto the chain link just with zip ties. I'll put those on more permanently, and I'm not even sure if that's where I really want to place them. But yeah, I think I'm digging this. I'm liking the way this is working out. This is turned 90 degrees the way it's actually going to be. It's actually going to be facing out down the driveway. While I was getting everything put up, and it's basically mocked up, I didn't really, well, I was trying to make it so the garage door is still closed. So I actually had to cut off the armature on the garage door here, and then there was a piece over here, and then I had to actually open the garage door up, and I turned around and the entire wall was like lift up off the floor about a foot, and there was stuff all jacked up, and the arm that, you know, works the latch and everything was all jacked up, and so I had to go in and tear everything apart and cut it down and everything. So yeah, anyway, this is working out pretty good. I'm liking it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's anything you think I should add to it, and we'll keep on trucking on. So as I mentioned before, I still need to hook up the pneumatics to the fence, and I got one cylinder here, and I got this one off of eBay, and I thought I was matching it up to this one, but it turns out this one's actually a 2-inch bore. Actually, it's like 1 3/4 bore, and this is 1.5 inches, and for whatever reason I think they need to be the same, so I ordered another one of these off of eBay and just waiting for that to get in. Also need some other brackets here, but basically I got to figure out how to mount the well, I know how this is going to get mounted to the fence. I'm going to weld it in place, or actually have a buddy at work weld it in place, and then I just got to make some type of structure to mount it to the wall and get it secure, because this thing's going to be banging around a lot. So anyway, that's the next step, is just to figure out how to get the pneumatics in, and that's where the fun stuff starts. Bam. That's my pneumatic noises. Sorry. So yesterday in the mail, I got a box, and the box says Haunter Mail on it. And it came from my good friend Christopher Pressley, which I'm sure you've seen him post many things on the Haunters Hangout and everywhere on Facebook. But anyway, he sent me this little care package, and with the help of my little assistants, we're gonna open this up. So the first thing we got was for costumes, and this was, what's inside there, Olivia? They're patches. I'll tell you what they are. They're patches, which is really cool, because I got a tactical vest, and I actually have places where I can put these patches, so that is pretty awesome. The other thing, this is, check this out, and this is for, this said, Fresh Hot Comedy from Chris. For your, if you don't know, then you need help. And it's a zombie outbreak response team hat. This is pretty awesome. Then when I messaged Chris, he said he actually made this. He got the hat and got the patch and put it on there. So that is pretty awesome, because I like my hats. And the last thing, which is absolutely hysterical, he posted a video on this on Facebook, and this is for inspiration. So Olivia, you press the button, or you girls? So that thing's pretty hilarious. So thank you very much, Chris. That wasn't necessary at all, but it's pretty awesome. The girls love the skeleton. So anyway, that is the going to conclude this episode of Road to October. Stick around next week, and I'm going to be listening to Gloria Stefan for the next month and a half, I'm sure. So, see you guys.
Any longer, come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.